Rory always waits right outside the shower while I'm in there, and I can't decide if it's sweet or creepy.
Hello, happy Saturday. I have been so lazy today. I intended on getting up and Ross and I going to do something fun and Christmassy out in the city, and we just can't. I'm so exhausted for some reason. I think it's just the combination of VLOGMAS, editing a video every day on top of my other workload, plus my stressful day that I had yesterday has just left me kind of depleted. So we are actually about to go over right now, and we're gonna check out a little holiday market that they have set up at City Point. And then we're going to get our COVID vaccine booster shots over there. I'm kind of dreading this vaccine, to be totally honest with you. I, of course, am doing it. I highly advocate for getting your vaccines, but I'm nervous because I had a hard time with the second dose. Most of the people that I've talked to who got sick with the second dose also got sick with their booster. So I'm just nervous that I'm gonna feel really bad, but that's why we're gonna do it today. We do have something planned tomorrow, but it's just, we wanna go to a tree lighting that's close by. So it's not even strenuous, and if I feel too sick to do it, then it's not, we don't have to go. It would just be a little disappointing. So we're gonna do that and then just come home and hang out and watch movies or something today. I need the rest. But let's go check out this little holiday market and get jabbed. Hello to all our friends. Yeah? You get your little vampire tooth, it's so cute. Okay, bye. All right, we are home and we are boosted. Good news. So far, feeling fine, but it's only been a little bit, so. But I'm gonna try to stay optimistic, because if I don't stay optimistic, I'm gonna start getting phantom symptoms. However, we did have a little bit of an ordeal, and I'm gonna get into a little mini story time here. So we were gonna go to the vaccination site at City Point. I'd heard this whole time that they do walk-ins, so amazing. And they also had this holiday market that we wanted to go to. So we're like, okay, let's go get vaxxed and then go to the holiday market. So we go over there and they tell us that, yeah, they do walk-ins a lot of the time, but they weren't right then because they were really full. So then we go to the holiday market. We have a great time. That was very cute, by the way. They had a lot of great vendors, a lot of good stuff, good prices as well. We did buy a couple Christmas gifts there that I probably can't show you because the people therefore might watch this, but ma'am. But anyway, that was a good time. So we're done there and we're like, we really need to get these vaccines today because we're just trying to make sure that we have time to do nothing afterwards if necessary, if we feel sick. And so we decided to walk over to CVS and see if they're by chance doing walk-ins. So we walk over and sure enough, there's a sign up that says appointment only. But it wasn't very crowded, and it was also after 5 o'clock, so we were just like, let's just ask. That was Rory moving the camera. Why do you do this every time I'm over here? So Ross walks up to the pharmacist and he's like, hey, we see it's appointment only, but is there any chance we can get a booster? And she's just like, oh yeah, I have some extras. Well, that's fine. So she takes her Vax cards, sees that we have the Moderna shot, and was like, oh, we only have Pfizer here. And I was just like, is that okay? Can you mix them? And she's like, yeah, that's totally fine if that's okay with you. So in case anyone was wondering, you can in fact mix the shots. My first 2 were Moderna, and then I got the Pfizer booster a minute ago. So we do that, but I have to tell you guys another story within the story. So I have often wondered if I've maybe had some celebrity encounters or anything and just haven't known. Because, you know, a lot of celebrities live here in New York, and I'm just not super up on celebrities. You know, I'm familiar with most big names, but I might not recognize them out on the street. So Ross and I are just standing in CVS, chatting it up with this very nice man in front of us. And then after he leaves, this lady is like, do you know who that is? And I was like, what? No, should I? And she tells me that he was on some of the NBC shows. He was on Empire and one called, what was the other one? New York Undercover. He was on New York Undercover. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And so I look up the show New York Undercover, and he was like the main guy on there. His name is Malik Yoba, if any of you guys are familiar with him. I just had a very nice conversation with him in a CVS, and he seemed like a very nice man. I debated if I should even tell that story, but he's not gonna see this, so. Anyway, we're just gonna spend the rest of the evening in. Ross is making some beef vegetable soup right now. I'm so excited about it. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's actually my family's recipe, but Ross is just really he enjoys cooking more than I do, so he learned to make it. So that's great.
Oh my gosh. That's so good already. Yeah. Putting some peas in there.
I just wanted to tell you guys about one specific business that was at the holiday market today, because we did buy something and we spent a lot of time talking to him, and he just seemed like the nicest guy. So these candles are from a company called Jay's Renewal. His name is Jeffrey, and he picked up candle making during quarantine as like a quarantine hobby, and now he's selling his candles, and they smell really good, and he just puts so much care into everything. Like, he was telling us all about them and how he came up with the scents, and he was telling us that he gets migraines, so he specifically designed the scents to be sensitive to that kind of thing, which is really cool. They come in these really nice jars. There were tons of different sizes and scents, but we got this pack of 4 like this for $34, all Christmas scents. This one is flannel season, which was my favorite. So good. But the attention to detail is just incredible. He also gave us these care instructions for how to care for the candles properly. Little cards with all the scents that we got and what makes them up, which is cool. Cutie little box of matches. Like, this is on really nice cardstock as well. But this nice little thank you letter, it says, "Thank you for supporting this little old black business. We hope your holiday season is filled with moments of joy, your heart filled with love, your spirit filled with contentment, and your days with lots of laughter. As the new year approaches, we also hope our products can aid in the renewal and manifestation you need, or add to what you've already created in your life. Happy holidays." That's so nice. So anyway, if you see him out at any of the holiday markets around the city, definitely go chat with him and smell his candles. He's super nice, and the candles are great. So I just started editing the footage that I have so far, and I realized that I took this clip earlier of me just like hysterically laughing for almost no reason at all and didn't give any context to it. I think I was just delirious. Everything Ross was saying seemed so funny to me, and I think I was just so tired, but I just filmed that and didn't give any context, so here's that. Tell what you said.
Well, she asked if we could watch the Titanic, and I said, that's a long one. It's 2 VHSs.
It's not even that funny, is it? I can't.
She's delirious.
Oh dear. I'm gonna wrap day 4 of Vlogmas up here. You guys, I hope I don't have any side effects from this vaccine, but if I do, you'll find out tomorrow. And I guess if I don't, you'll also find out tomorrow. So, fingers crossed. Thanks so much for watching, especially if you've been watching all of these. That's so nice. I really feel like I'm hanging out with you guys with this like posting and responding to comments every day thing. It's really awesome, so thank you. Like the video, please. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm and all that. And I will see you tomorrow.